It's the 10th of April 1940. 5 H-class destroyers of the Royal Navy make a surprise dawn attack at the German destroyers in the port of Narvik, Norway. This attack would end up in the sinking of 3 of those 5 destroyers and would result in the death of over 150 men. This is the first battle of Narvik. The HMS Hunter was laid down at the Swan Hunter shipyard on the River Tyne on the 25th of March 1935, launched on the 25th of February 1936, and completed and commissioned on the 30th of September that same year. She came in at 1,350 long tons, had a length of 323 feet, a beam of 33 feet, and a draught of 12 feet. She was powered by 3 Admiralty 3-drum boilers and 2 geared steam turbines, and she had a complement of 137. Her armament was relatively standard for the era, being equipped with 4 single 4.7-inch guns, 2 quadruple 0.5-inch anti-aircraft machine guns, 2 quadruple 21-inch torpedo tubes, and 20 depth charges. Excluding government-funded equipment such as her armament, the ship cost around £253,000. The start of her career was being assigned to the 2nd Destroyer Flotilla of the Mediterranean Fleet upon her commissioning, and the Hunter patrolled Spanish waters during the Spanish Civil War, enforcing the edicts of the Non-Intervention Committee. She struck a mine south of Almeria, Spain, on the afternoon of the 13th of May 1937. From this, she suffered severe damage, as you expect. With a heavy list, her radio destroyed, and her bow flooded. 8 of her complement were killed and 24 were wounded. The ship was towed clear of the minefield by the Spanish Republican destroyer La Zaga, and it was found out that the mines had been laid by 2 ex-German Spanish nationalist E-boats, the Urucret and the Phalang, on the night of the 6th of April. Hunter was towed to Almeria by the destroyer Hyperion, where she arrived in the early hours of the 14th of May. The light cruiser Arethusa then towed her to Gibraltar, where she temporarily repaired from the 15th of May to the 18th of August. She was then towed to Malta for permanent repairs in August 1937, but they were not completed until the 10th of November 1938. The ship was assigned to the 2nd Destroyer Flotilla once her repairs were finished, and she was given a brief overhaul in Malta between the 24th of June and the 4th of July 1939. Hunter was then sent to Plymouth for a more thorough refit in mid-August 1939, which lasted until the 27th of August. When World War II began on the 3rd of September, Hunter was en route to Freetown, Sierra Leone, to search for German commerce raiders, before being transferred to the North America and West Indies station in late October. Hunter remained on that station until she was transferred back to Old Blighty in February 1940, and began a refit at Falmouth that lasted until the 9th of March. The ship rejoined the 2nd Destroyer Flotilla of the Home Fleet at Scapa Flow on the 17th of March 1940. On the 6th of April, the Hunter and the rest of the flotilla escorted the 4 destroyer mine layers of the 20th Destroyer Flotilla as they sailed to implement Operation Wilfred, an operation to lay mines in the Vestfjord, or West Fjord, to prevent the transport of Swedish iron ore from Narvik to Germany. The mines were laid on the early morning of the 8th of April, before the Germans began their invasion, and the destroyers joined the battlecruiser Renown and her escorts. During the First Battle of Narvik on the 10th of April 1940, Hunter and 4 other H-class destroyers of the 2nd Destroyer Flotilla attacked German destroyers that had transported German troops to occupy the port of Narvik, northern Norway, the previous day. That was a mouthful. The flotilla leader, HMS Hardy, led 4 of her half-sisters down the Offa Fjord in a surprise dawn attack on Narvik harbour during a blinding snowstorm. Initially, the Hotspur and the Hostile were left at the entrance to the harbour, but Hunter followed Hardy into the harbour and fired all 8 of her torpedoes into the mass congregation of German shipping. One torpedo hit the German destroyer Z-22 Anton Schmidt in the fore-engine room, followed by one of Hunter's 4.7-inch shells. However, this victory was short-lived, as, when they were withdrawing from the harbour, they encountered 5 German destroyers at close range. 2 of the German ships crossed the T of the British ships and quickly set the HMS Hardy ablaze, and forced her to run aground. Hunter eventually took the lead, but was severely damaged by the Germans, probably even including 1 torpedo hit, and her speed dropped rapidly. Hotspur, immediately behind her, was temporarily out of control due to 2 hits, and rammed Hunter aft. When the ships managed to disengage, Hunter immediately capsized. 107 of the crew were killed and another 5 died of their wounds. The German destroyers rescued 46 men, who were released into Sweden on the 13th of April. Hunter's wreck was rediscovered on the 5th of March 2008 by the Royal Norwegian Navy mine control vessel HMS Hunter. Thank you for watching. I dearly apologise for the shaky upload schedule in recent weeks. In all truth, I have been struggling to find good topics which I can cover in a single video. It would be appreciated if any of you have ideas, and it would be even more appreciated if you could put them in a comment. Yet again, thank you for watching, and have a great week.